Margaret here, and I'm going to be discussing this Nike Downshifter 7. So this is actually a men's shoe. I'm trying out men's shoes because I have long, narrow, freak clown feet, and I think that men's shoes might work out better for me than women's, which are just a lot shorter, and I wear like a 10.5 in women's, and that's a hard size to find, and sometimes even that's a little snug. So I'd have to find an 11, and then at that point, like, they're just so massive, and the shoe's like not designed to be that big. So I'm trying out these. Let's see. So this is in a size 8 in men's, and it's still a little small. As much as I tried to test this out in the store, I still managed to pick up a shoe that's a little bit too small. The sides of my toes right here are touching on the shoe, and you've got this reinforcement on the shoe, which kind of, I don't know, closes them in. So I did run out in the rain in 40-degree weather, and it kept my feet dry. I'll give it that. It slowly got more and more damp as like the cloth on top became wet, but my foot stayed dry. However, my feet got really hot. Even after just half an hour of running, I put 5 miles on these overall, and both times my feet were just so warm. And I took my feet out of the shoe and I like touched the bottom of my feet. Like, is this just like something I'm like a sensation? But no, my feet were physically hot. So I kind of regret getting these for the summer running, because it's, I don't know, as long as I keep my runs about half an hour to 45 minutes, I should be fine. But if I find something else, I think I'll put these on the back burner and wear them in the winter where my feet will be warm and dry. It's got a good amount of cushioning, because I found out that's something that I neglect. A lot of these shoes these days are only getting like 250 miles out of them before the cushioning's done. So it's good to check your shoes before you run, like how much cushion is left in them, because they usually feel good, and then check the cushioning after, because if you're doing a 1 hour run and like it's just completely hard cardboard in your shoe, and that really hurts your feet, and it hurts your feet, and it makes a big difference. So for me, I love Saucony. I've been buying those for the past few years, but I just can't stand only getting 200 miles out of a pair of shoes before my feet just physically hurt because they're so flat. And so then in the opposite side of the spectrum, there's the Hoka 1-1 or Oni. Those are super cushioned, but those also just don't seem to be having the life frame. And maybe I'm just really heavy. I'm a tall woman, so I weigh 168, 170 pounds. So maybe those shoes work great if you're 90 pounds, 110 pounds. Maybe that's just a totally different demographic from people like me that are just heavier, bigger, got some mass to them. So I'm going to keep trying out these shoes. I think they'll be fine for just the morning easy runs, which is all my running on the Hansen plan. I picked these up at Shoe Depot. The sticker said $54, but I think I got them like 25% off, so $40, and we'll see the longevity of these shoes. So those are my initial thoughts on these. If you have these, let me know what you think. If you have long, freak, narrow feet, let me know what shoes you're running in, because I'm on a spiritual journey looking for these perfect shoes, and we'll get through this together. A lot of you are going to make comments about I need to go to a running store and get fitted for shoes, and I've tried that quite a few times. I've tried it 3 times. The first time I found the perfect shoe, and the shoe got discontinued. It's by Nike. I don't even remember what brand, but that was devastating. It had just the right amount of support because I'm a massive over-pronation runner just on my left side. And other pronation shoes, if they try to correct it too much, then it ends up hurting a lot of other things and just doesn't work for me. So it's better for me to go minimal. Second time, the shoe just didn't work out. All my toes turned black. I guess it was just too small. And then the third time, I got like recommended $200 shoes, and I just I'm sure they would work, but I don't have $200 to be spending on shoes right now. I'm trying to find a budget option that's just gonna work. I don't want to overcomplicate running, and maybe I need to do that, but I don't know. I can't spend that much money on something that doesn't work. So that's my little caveat on the advice to go get fitted. I should do it. I should just give up the money and put that down, but we'll see how these work. So I'm going to keep running and I'll keep you updated. So thanks so much for watching.